Hello, I'm Matt, and I'd like to welcome you to the channel. If this is your first visit to our channel, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you will know when we upload a new video. Last week, I made French toast with my homemade whole wheat cinnamon bread. And the bread had a little bit of a tendency to fall apart just a little bit. So I decided to take the last half a loaf and make French toast casserole. So I decided to use ChatGPT to come up with a recipe and add it to my French toast to make an interesting French toast casserole. This is a continuation of my Deciding for Life system that I wrote about in my book, Deciding for Life, How I Lost 70 Pounds Without Working Out and While Still Eating Foods That I Love, which you can see links to the videos at the end of this video. So now, let's get to making some French toast casserole with ChatGPT. The ChatGPT recipe calls for 4 whole eggs, 1 egg, 2 eggs, 3 eggs, 4 egg. Then time for a mixy. Please forgive the shaky video. I forgot that I had the mixer on one of my movable cabinets with wheels, so it shakes a little bit. One and a half cups whole milk, 1/2 cup of heavy cream, 1 teaspoon of real vanilla extract. Yeah, I need to go buy some more. 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1 teaspoon of orange peel. It called for orange zest, but I didn't have any oranges, so I figured I'd try this. I know, I live in Florida, and I ain't got any oranges. I kinda prefer apples. I make sure that I thoroughly mix them, which is one reason I like to use flavored bread when I'm making French toast, because you get the flavor in every piece. When you mix it up like this, sometimes it doesn't work out that way and things go to the bottom. Now it's time to finish breaking up my crumbly homemade cinnamon whole wheat bread and evenly place it across the bottom, because originally I was thinking about using this pan and then I changed my mind, as you can see here. Time to butter the pan, and yeah, I used an awful lot of butter, but I also used an awful lot of cinnamon sugar in my bread. The ChatGPT recipe called for 1/3 to 1/2 cup of sugar added to the dredge, but I left it out because I used so much cinnamon and sugar in the original bread. I know that's a lot of butter, but butter's gonna make it better. Into the buttered pan it goes. Nice and evenly spaced. Time to add the dredge, and here you can see why I like to use flavored bread for my French toast. As you can see, a lot of the spices ended up in the bottom, which doesn't happen when you use flavored bread for your French toast. Scrape the remaining spices out. And then make sure everything gets submerged just a little bit. That looks pretty good. Time for some plastic wrap, and then a trip to the refrigerator to sit overnight. The ChatGPT recipe recommended letting it soak for at least 30 minutes or overnight, so I'm going to let it soak overnight. First, I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Time to remove the plastic wrap and then wrap it back up with tinfoil. The recipe recommended covering it with tinfoil to cook it gently for the first 30 minutes and then uncover it for the last 10 to 15 minutes. Into the oven, preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I decided to set the timer for 20 minutes because this casserole didn't quite fill the pan all the way, so I didn't think it would take that long to cook. Time to remove the tinfoil. Ten more minutes to finish up. And doesn't that look awesome? But I decided to add a little powdered sugar to add a little bit more bright color. Yeah, I should have put the powdered sugar through a sieve to make it look a little bit prettier and give a little better presentation, but this is still gonna taste awesome. Time to serve it up, and it comes out of the pan quite nicely. A little bit crunchy on the edges, but nice and soft in the middle. And here it is, served on our plates, ready to go. It's kind of interesting how you can use ChatGPT to create a recipe. You tell it what you want, and within about 30 seconds, it comes up with a recipe. I probably should have told it that I used my homemade whole wheat cinnamon bread so that it could account for the cinnamon in the bread and create a little bit better of a recipe. I thought the sugar that I added to the cinnamon sugar bread would be too much if I added the sugar that it called for, but in the end, I think I would add that 1/3 to 1/2 cup sugar to make it taste just a little bit better. It still came out really pretty awesome, and it was a good experiment. This is the first time I've really tried to use ChatGPT to come up with a recipe, but it did work out pretty well for me. If you like our content, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. If you think somebody else might enjoy the content, please share. Once again, thanks for watching, and may you have an awesome and healthier and happier and yes, lighter day.